Is it better to be a boss or is it better to be a leader? What are the differences? Before we start, I want you to think about what you think is better. So take a second and think about your answer. Got your answer? So hold it, put a pin on it, and then we'll review it again at the end of this video. Let's create a scenario. The owner comes in, or someone from the main office comes in, and they're going to do an audit on the workplace. And they have a really good visit. It goes as best as it possibly can. Every single thing that they could have possibly wanted to be done is being done. Now let's apply this scenario to a boss or a leader. A boss is going to take all the credit. A boss is going to say, I'm so glad that you noticed all my hard work. I've really been putting all my effort into this. I'm the one that did this, and I'm glad that you like that because I'm the one that was directly responsible for it. And really what the boss is saying is, hey, I'm responsible, the credit goes to me, I'm awesome, and no one else had anything to do with how great your visit went today. A leader would have answered, I'm glad that you noticed that, but really it isn't me, it's my team. We work as a unit. And we find that working as a team, we can get so much more done. One supports the other. And by working as a unit, we're able to have a solid operation. I'm glad you noticed, but I can't take all the credit really. We did it as a team. So also thank them because I couldn't have done it without them just as much as they couldn't have done it without me. So you can see there that a boss is going to be someone that is going to take the credit as opposed to a leader is someone who is going to give credit. A boss is someone that's going to place blame for that breakdown on others, and he's going to blame, or she is going to blame that breakdown on the staff. As opposed to a leader is someone who is going to fix the breakdown, and after they can find out why this breakdown even happened. A boss is someone who is going to rely on authority to get the job done, as opposed to a leader who is someone that will depend on goodwill. So let's talk a little bit about that one. A boss will depend on authority because there's someone who has inspired fear in their employees, and their employees know that if something goes wrong, they're going to be mistreated. They know that when a breakdown happens, they're the ones that are going to receive the blame. They also know that when they have good visits from higher ups or owners or someone from the main office, they're not going to receive any of the credit. And so really it's a toxic work environment that a boss creates, as opposed to a leader who depends on goodwill. They know that when they have those good visits that they're going to receive some of that credit. They're going to be recognized for their hard work. They know that they're going to receive help in fixing the breakdown and restoring the operations back to where they should be. A boss is someone who knows how to get the job done, as opposed to a leader is someone who will show you how to get the job done. What are those differences? What does that mean? So a boss is someone who's going to tell you, hey, I need you to get that done. I need you to get it done by tomorrow morning. As opposed to a leader who's going to tell you, hey, I need this done by tomorrow morning. This is what you're going to do to get the job done. You probably won't get as much out of your employees or your subordinates by inspiring fear or mistreating them. You need to make sure that you always give your people the tools that they need to get the job done and ultimately succeed, because if they succeed, you're going to succeed. Generally, a boss is someone who you don't want to work for, as opposed to a leader is someone who people love to work for and they will give 110%, as opposed to when they're working for a boss and they're kind of just doing it because they have to. And generally a boss will have more turnover than a leader will, because the subordinates of the leader, they want to work for that person and they want to deliver the 110%, and they want to make him look good because they know that when he looks good or she looks good, they look good as well, and they want to be a part of that. A boss is someone who will mistreat people that are at a lower rank than them and will only be kind to people at his level or her level and higher. Pretty much they manage up, as opposed to a leader who will shake the hand of the janitor just as much as he'll shake the hand of his higher up. Boss is really someone that you don't want to work for. It's really someone that I wouldn't want to work for. So take a second and think, if you are in management or in a supervisory level position, and think, do I fit any of the boss qualities or do I fit any of the leader qualities? And it's okay if you have some qualities that are at a boss, as long as you're making a conscious effort to jump over and make a change to your habits and kind of become a leader. So in the beginning of the video, I asked you to put a pin on your answer. Please write in the comment section below, what was your answer? Did you think that being a boss was better than being a leader? Did you think that being a leader was better than being a boss? Or did you really just have no clue what the differences were? I'd really like to hear your answer, so put it in the comment section below. Also, let me know, do you work for a boss or do you work for a leader? And make sure you tag someone who doesn't know the difference to this video. Thank you so much for the view. I really appreciate it, and we'll see you on the next one.